Time is a human obsession, but for some creatures, centuries feel like a single morning. In the icy depths of the Arctic and North Atlantic lives the Greenland shark, one of the longest living vertebrates on Earth. It can grow over 6 meters long and live for more than 400 years. Some of these sharks were born before the Industrial Revolution and are still alive today. They live in near-freezing darkness, at depths where sunlight never reaches. Movement here is slow, and so are they. The Greenland shark hunts seals and fish, relying mostly on smell. Its vision is often damaged, but it survives anyway. Its secret is a slow metabolism. It grows about 1 centimeter per year and matures after more than a century. Its body is adapted to cold, protecting cells and reducing damage over time. This allows it to conserve energy and live for centuries. While the human world rushes forward, the Greenland shark simply continues, slow, silent, almost outside of time.
In the microscopic world lives the tardigrade, a tiny creature often called the water bear. Smaller than a millimeter, it inhabits moss, soil, and lichens across the entire planet. It may look insignificant, but it is one of the most resilient life forms ever discovered. Tardigrades can survive conditions that would instantly kill almost any other organism. They've been found in mountains, deep oceans, and even exposed to the vacuum of space. They don't age in a traditional sense. Instead, their life is a cycle of activity and complete shutdown. When conditions become extreme, the tardigrade enters a state called cryptobiosis. It loses up to 95% of its water, retracts its body, and becomes a dry, lifeless form known as a ton. Inside its cells, protective molecules stabilize proteins and membranes, while unique mechanisms shield its DNA from damage. In this state, it can survive for decades. And when water returns, it comes back to life within hours. A creature that doesn't just endure extremes, but pauses life itself to survive them.
High on the mountains of Western America, at elevations above 3,000 meters, grows the bristlecone pine, one of the oldest living organisms on Earth. Some of these trees are over 5,000 years old. When ancient civilizations were just beginning, these pines were already standing on the rocks. They have survived ice ages, volcanic activity, and thousands of years of climate change. Their trunks are twisted and weathered, their crowns sparse. Much of the tree can die, yet it continues to live through narrow strips of active tissue. Growth is extremely slow, sometimes only a few millimeters per year. Their survival comes from harsh conditions. Dry soil, strong winds, and cold temperatures limit competition and reduce threats like fire. Their wood is dense and resin-rich, resistant to decay, insects, and fungi. Their needles conserve water even during long droughts. They can remain dormant for years and recover when conditions improve. With powerful cellular protection and no clear aging limit, the bristlecone pine doesn't just survive time, it endures it. In warm coastal waters of the Mediterranean and tropical oceans lives a tiny jellyfish, Turritopsis dohrnii. It is the only known creature capable of biological immortality. Barely 4 millimeters wide, it follows a typical life cycle from larva to adult. But when faced with stress, starvation, injury, or aging, it does something extraordinary. Instead of dying, it resets. The adult jellyfish collapses into a cyst, sinks to the ocean floor, and transforms back into a colony of polyps. From these polyps, new jellyfish grow, genetically identical to the original. This cycle can repeat again and again, potentially without end. Its secret is cellular reprogramming.
Specialized cells revert to a primitive state, rebuilding the organism from the beginning. At the same time, powerful repair mechanisms protect DNA and restore cellular function. This process effectively cancels aging and renews the body. In nature, it can still be killed by predators or disease, but from within, it has no fixed limit to life.
On the volcanic islands of the Galapagos lives the giant tortoise, a symbol of stability in a changing world. Weighing over 400 kilograms, these slow-moving giants can live for more than 150 years. Some of them were alive before humans ever reached the islands and are still here today, moving through the same landscapes. They feed on grasses, cactus, and fruit, traveling slowly between highlands and lowlands with the seasons. Their massive shell protects them, while their calm lifestyle keeps energy use low. Their secret is a slow metabolism. As cold-blooded animals, they conserve energy and reduce long-term cellular damage. They can store fat and water inside their bodies, surviving months without food or drink. With few natural predators and little competition, they age slowly and live long. Death is the rule, but nature always finds exceptions, and some creatures simply take their time. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more.